A lot of men in the comments section have been posting their incredible streaks, several months, several years of consistent, prolonged retention. And see, that's not easy because there's a lot of temptation, there's a lot of distraction depending upon your location, your age, where you are in your life, career-wise, family-wise. And so there's always temptation, there's always something that tries to detour you and deviate you from the path. And so if you're able to maintain these long streaks, the why must be very strong. If you begin working out, it might be due to a superficial reason. Well, you want to look good in the summertime with your shirt off on the beach in front of the ladies. But I don't know if you've noticed this, maybe you've experienced this yourself. But you might work out for a period until you get into a moderately decent shape, and then you might find yourself a beautiful lass, a beautiful woman. And as soon as you get with her, then all of a sudden the reasonings for working out start to go away, and then you start to embody a more Homer Simpson-esque type of appearance and mindset. Now, what about those men that get into relationships and let's say the initial reasoning to work out was to get a woman? And so you work out and you get a woman, but you continue to work out after you've gotten into the relationship. Well, then the why wasn't very superficial. The why was not centered around just getting a woman. There's something deeper, there's something else. And it's discovering what that is. And it's typically an intrinsic reasoning behind it. I think the biggest reason that is an umbrella over all of the other reasons, right? The female attraction, the aura, the presence, the glow. It's being an actual masculine man that doesn't succumb to impulsive desires and distractions. What kind of a leader, what kind of a man, what kind of a king is like a dog that strays their attention every which way, depending upon whatever stimuli is there, whether it be an attractive woman or, the car of your dreams or something else external that allows you or presents an opportunity for you to deviate from your frame, from your compass, from your strength, your foundation. And so when we're talking about female attraction, when we're talking about what women want, well, what do you want? Do you want a woman? Do you want your queen? Do you want her to be attracted to somebody that enjoys spending time in a dark room, touching himself to pixels? Do you think that a quality woman will allow that level of behavior in her man? No. And so in order to get a quality woman like this, we must begin to dissolve the characteristics and the habits that prevent us from actually getting a woman like that. Do you think an incredible quality woman, the woman of your dreams, will be okay with a man who vapes, who is high all the time, who drinks every night, who touches himself to other women, right? I mean, you're like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy. It's nuts. So what we need to really be doing now is dissolving these layers of ourselves, these aspects, these characteristics that no longer serve us. If we really want to be who we want to be, we need to start being that. So we have to stop touching ourselves. We have to put the bottle down. We have to put the vape down. We got to put the joint down. All of that stuff. And see, then it's not a matter of pursuing. We're not pursuing women. We're attracting them through embodying a more masculine presence. And that's what it's all about. It's not a neediness. It's not a clinginess. No quality woman is attracted to a man who's needy and clingy. And on top of that, I'll make another point here. If you're a young man, if you're in your 20s, what is the reasoning behind wanting a woman? Is it for validation? Are you wanting an attractive woman to identify you as an attractive man? And is that it? Are you doing it to explore the feminine body? To gain that experience out of curiosity? Or are you doing it because you want to find the woman of your dreams? Is she out there? She very, very well may be. But in order for you to find her, you must meet her on the level that she's at. You might meet her in a drunk, she might walk by one day, and you might have missed the opportunity because you were drunk. I'm not saying that another opportunity is not coming down the line, but if we're constantly in a degenerative state, we're going to continue to miss opportunities with quality women. And if we can't abate the lust, if we can't get ourselves up to a point to where we can actually attract quality women, we're either going to settle for women that are not of quality, or we're never going to find one. And that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think the big issue that men are facing is actually interacting with women. A lot of men aren't even talking to women anymore. Well, why would they? It's so easy to just be at home, touch yourself, right? And you got your little toys and stuff, and you're in your room, and you're in your dark. I can't even believe, and I'm laughing because I've been there, right? I've been there and I see it, and it's just like, come on, like it's over. That's over. We look at all of these men, right? These masculine embodiments of what it is to be a man, and some qualities are there, right? Like they're stoic, they're present, they don't pursue, right? The women come to them, and so we see that, right? And that's something we want to emulate. But it's not out of anything materialistic. It's all an inner job. It's all internal. Developing a moral character, a virtuous character, an integrous character, that's all inner work. And a big foundation of that is, especially integrity, is what do you do in the shadows? Like, if we're outside communicating with people, shaking hands, what did you do with that hand a few hours ago? Where was your mind, before you're interacting with these people? Wild stuff. And so when we're talking about what women want, well, they want men that are strong, that are resolute, that are not impulsive, that are undeterred from any external situation that's happening because they're centered. They know who they are. If something happens, if something goes crazy, they're not looking for their vape. They're not looking for something to calm them down. They don't need a blankie. They don't need their blankie, And so they can be there for their families. They can be there for their community, themselves. It's time. It's time to let these things go. It's time to put them down. Because if we want to find a woman, a quality woman, we must embody the level of masculinity that she deserves. We must dissolve these limitations, these habits, these addictions. And if you practice retention simply to be celibate, to grow your relationship with God. That is entirely okay. Finding a woman is not a requirement, but you can do that. You can practice retention and become incredibly intimate with a woman. If you men are struggling with this, if you need a community, if you need accountability, if you want to get into these topics a little deeper, with a little more attention, I would encourage you to join the Sons of God Discord community. In this community, there are a bunch of men from all over the world, like you, like me, that are active on this 24/7 forum, discussing these types of topics, freeing men from these addictions, from these limitations that keep them down, that keep us down from embodying the most effective version of ourselves. I encourage you, try it out. Jump on, 30 days, see what that does to you. See where your life is, see the connections that you've made. Give it a shot. Thank you for watching. God bless, and may peace be with you.